Good morning, Internet. This is Alex does Sudokus, and it is Monday, the 28th of September 2020, and we have another hard New York Times Sudoku for you today. So, don't know if you're going to hear the car driving by. Let's get started with some snide annotations, where we pencil mark in two candidates in any cages. And so we've got a 1 over here because of these two ones. So now these two ones locks a pair of 1s up here. And I think that's all I can do with that. So let's have a look at 2s. We've got two 2s. And they don't review anything to me at all. So let's look at the 3s. So these 3s unlocks a 3 over there. And let's see, got another pair of 3s here because these two 3s, so that in turn unlocks another pair of 3s. So I think that's sort of 3s, but I've got 4s locked in the same two cells as the oh no, actually 4 is locked in there because of these 4s, so that unlocks the 1 as well. And does that do anything else for the 1s? No, it doesn't. But for the 4s, I've got another pair of 4s over here because of these 4s. And another pair of 4s here because of these 4s. And got another pair of 4s here because of these two 4s. So that unlocks another 4. And I think that's all I can do for now. So what about 5s? I've got a pair of 5s here because of these two 5s. These two 5s don't unlock a 5 for me. So, I think that's all the 5s. What about 6s? Got a 6 locked down here because of these two 6s and that 6 over there. I think that's sort of 6s actually, so not much action on the 6s. 7 is missing entirely, so let's look at 8s. We've got two 8s, but they're lined up vertically, so we probably can't get anything out of it. Okay, let's look at 9s. We've got a pair of 9s over here because of these two 9s. And let's see. Got another pair of 9s here because of these two 9s. So, oh, I've got another pair of 9s here. I didn't see this 9 down here, so actually that can't be a 9. The 9 is up here. So, let's see. I think that's all the 9s I can do. So, let's have a look at the weak areas. I've got seemingly a triple over here, so this would be 7, 8, and 2. 2 can't be here, so it must be up there somewhere, but it's not very useful. What about this cage? It's got a nice formation here, but there's nothing looking into these cells that are unique. So, what else can I do? I think those are the only triples I've got on the board. Let's have a look at this column as well then. I'm missing 2, 3, 7 and 8. So I've got an 8 here. I don't have anything else though. Maybe it's worth just doing another round quickly. So let's do another round of snide annotations. 1s, 2s. So now I've got a pair of 2s here because of these 2s, and that in turn locks another pair of 2s up there. So that's it for the 2s. What about 3s? 3s are locked in these two cells because of these 3s. They're locked in the bottom over here. 3, 3. Got 3 roaming here. So let's look at 4s. 4s. 4s are kind of locked. Oops. Locked in these cells. 5s. Okay, so 5s. This 5 locks the 5 out of column 3, and I've already got a pair of 5s locked in column 1s and 2s in this cage, so 5s must be in these 2 cells. Is that helpful? 5s. I've also got a 5 tucked away up there, but I don't think I can do anything else, so what about 6s? 6. Can't see anything as 6s, so still no 7s. Any updates on 8s maybe? No. 9s. So literally only managed to pencil mark in the 2s. 9s. I can't see anything on 9s, so I think we do need to explore some other cells. So we've looked at this quadruple. What about this quadruple? 2, 3, 7, and 8 again. Okay. That's interesting. So 2, 3, 7, and 8. Okay, let's look at weak numbers for a second. So 1s, we've got 4 off. 2s, I think I've only got 2 off. So 2 is a candidate. I think 8 is a candidate as well. So 2, 8, anything else? 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, so 2 and 8. Let's see if we can find a naked 7 with the 2 and the 8. So 2 and 8 sees this column and these 2 cells. So what looks the most promising? I would have thought that cell would be the most promising, but it doesn't see an 8. Not even as a triple. So I need to make sure I see a 1, and it has to be a blank cell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't see a 6 though. 8, 9. So that's 6 and 7. This is missing a 1. So where else can we look at this cell? 1, 2, but I've got 3, but I haven't got 4. So I don't think... Oh, what about this cell? So these 2 cells also possible. And I probably want to look at that one because it's... Oh no, I've already got a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9. So that's a 7 then. Brilliant. So what can I do with that? This is still seeing the 2s and the 8s. So yeah, so let's look at these cells. So if that's now seeing a 7, does that mean there's a 6? No, it's 1 and 6. So this sees a 7, but not a 2 now. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So that's 2 and 5. This sees a 5, but not a 1. So this is 1 and 2. No, 1 and... Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Missing a 9. So this is 1 and 9. these aren't going to be any. So in fact, let's look at the 4 cells. I just realized it's a quadruple. So 1 9 1 9 1 5 9 1 5 1 2 5 and 9. So this is a 5 and a 2. These are 5s, these are 5s. So these two are 5s. These two, these are 9. That one sees a 1. This one sees a 2. So I don't think I can resolve that. So the 7 must do something else for us. So let's see. 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. 7 doesn't seem to unlock anything for us. Maybe look at these 4 cells. So these are 3, 5, 6, and 3, 5, 6, and 8. 3s have to be over there. 5s have to be over here. 6 can't go there. And 8 can go anywhere. So again, that's no use. What about within the cage? I think I've already looked. So these are 1s. Hang on, these are 1s, 9s, and maybe there's a triple here that I'm not seeing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8s are in the middle here. Damn it. And 6s are over here. So no progress over there. And amazingly, I still haven't got any pencil markings that shares a cell. So that's a little bit worrying. Okay, let's just try and do another scan of the board and see if we're missing something glaringly obvious. 2s. 2s. 3s. Pardon another sniffling. 4s. 5s. 6. 7. There's only 1 7, so 8s. Hold on. Right. 2, 6, and 8 forms a triple here because of the 6 and 8 both seeing to that cell, so this can't be a 5 anymore. So these are 6 and 8. There we go. So this must now be a 7 as well. So with that being a 7, so just to rewind a little bit. So 6 and 8, 6 and 8, and delete the 5. So I was scanning this grid. I was just doing the pencil markings, and I could see that 6 is locked in these 3 cells, and so are the 8. So since the 2s are in these 2 cells, it's part of the 3, so that's how I identify that it's a triple. So if 6 and 8 were pencil marked in, they will share 2, 6, and 8 as a triple. So therefore, the 5 can no longer be in there. So that forms a 7. So these 2 7s now locks a 7 here, and also another 7 over there. So we finally have some movement now. So 1, 9, and 2 up here. So I've got 2, but I've got no 9. So but I think I'll probably be able to unlock some more things. So I've got 6 and 8 in these two cells. I've got an 8 there, so 6 and 8 are resolvable, leaving me with 2 and 6. So now that gives me another pair of 6s here because of the pointer 6s. And anything else from that? 8. So that's an 8 now because of these two 8s. So can I do anything else? This 8 now locks a pair of 8s there, so 7 and 8 forms a pair, moving the 3 over there, so this must be a 2, and this 2 unlocks a 2 up here, and unlocks a pair of 2s over here as well, so that resolves the 2 and the 6. So now these 2s are locked up there because of the pointer pair of 2s and that 2. But of course, we have a 2 down there, so that resolves the 1 and 2 up there. So these 2s now locks a pair of 2s down there. And these 2s locks a pair of 2s. That's a pointer pair, so the 2 can actually be resolved here. 7 and 8 can't be resolved just yet, but 3, 7 and 8, since these are a pair, so that has to be a 3. And if that's a 3, then I don't get anything else from the 3s. But over here we have another pair of 3s because of these two 3s. So with the 3s tucked down there, we have a pair of 7s and 8s. But I've got an 8 up there, so 7, 8, 7, 8 resolvable. And these two 8s locks a pair of 8s down there. This 7 and that 7 locks another pair of 7s over here. And what are these? These are 5, 6 and 8. We can't actually resolve that just yet, but I do have a pair of 8s over here because of these two 8s. Pardon me. So, what else can I do? Feels like we're on a home stretch now. I've got another pair of 1s there. And I'm just kind of quickly scanning. I should be looking at the weak areas, shouldn't I? So, 5, 6 and 8 here can't be resolved. And 2, 3, so that has to be a single. It has to be a 7. And if that's a 7, then I have another pair of 7s over here, because of that 7 and that 7. So 1, 2, 9 and 1, 2, 5 and 9. I've got 1, 2 and 9 there. 1, 2, 9. I'm looking for 1, 2, 5 and 9 on the column. So there has to be a 5. And if that's a 5, I've got another pair of 5s down here because of these 5s. So speaking of 5s, can I lock anything down there? No, I can't. But I do have a pair of 5s over here. But this 5 resolves the 5 and the 9 for us. So this will be a pair of 7s and 6s. Can't be resolved yet. So these are 4s and 9s. Also can't be resolved yet. So what about in here? Have we got anything? 4, 3, 2. Surprisingly not any of those. But 9s I know are locked in these 3 cells. Let's see. Maybe it's better to look at the 1, 2 and 9s there. So 9 can't go here. Oh. So that doesn't unlock anything. So that's a shame. Any other weak areas? Or do I have to go Snyder notations again? 1, 5, 7, 8 over here. 1, 7. So this is 5, 8. 1, 8. So 5 and 7. 5, 8, 1, 7. 7. So this is 1, 5 and 8. It's slightly irritating. Yeah, let's just do normal notations in that case, because we seems to be getting stuck. I do need to blow my nose. Apologies for the morning bunked up noseness. Don't even know what I'm saying anymore. So 3s, 4s, 5s, 6. That's worrying. 7, 8, 9. Oh dear, can't seem to resolve that just yet. So, okay, so let's look at the blank cells for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So 6 and 9 there. What about this? 1, 2, can't see a 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So 1, 2, 3. So this has to be a 3. It's a naked 3. And that resolves the 2 and 3 over there. So that resolves the 2 here as well. And this 3 also resolves the 3 up here. So all the 2s and 3s are done. So maybe this will be easier now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. So this is still a 6 or a 9. So let's look at this row. 6, 1, 6, 8, and 9. 1, 9. Hold on, this is also blank. So what have I got down here? 1, 4, 5, and 8. 1, 5, and 8. So that has to be a 4. So that resolves the 4s there and a 4 and 9 over here. So that now locks a pair of 9s there, meaning the 8 can't go there anymore because I've got 1 9 pair. So that has to be an 8. So that locks an 8 up there. So that resolves these cells as well. This can't be an 8 anymore. So that resolves the 1 and 7 as well, giving me a 5 at the bottom. So that resolves the 5. That has to be a 1. So that resolves the 1 and 9. And that has to be a 7, which resolves the 7 and a 6. And finally, the final 6 is over there. So that's today's hard New York Times Sudoku. I hope that's been useful. If so, please leave a like or subscribe, and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye.